Thanksgiving used to be my favorite holiday when I was a kid. That was before I understood what favoritism meant. Before my younger sister Chloe figured out she could destroy anything and I would be blamed for standing too close. Before my parents turned every family gathering into a stage where I was the punchline and she was the princess. I'm 30 now, but walking into my parents' house that afternoon felt like stepping straight back into those childhood traps. The creaking floors, the smell of burnt yeast rolls, and that same sick feeling twisting in my ribs. I carried a store-bought pie in one hand and a tote bag in the other, both filled with things my mom had assigned me to bring. Chloe, of course, had been assigned nothing. According to my mom, Chloe works so hard, she's too fragile for errands. Chloe was 27 and worked part-time at a boutique where she mostly took selfies, but my parents acted like she was running NASA. The front door wasn't even fully open before my mom looked me up and down. Her lips tightened. "You're late." "I'm 10 minutes early," I said quietly. She snatched the pie from my hands like it offended her. "Your cousin Paige is already here. Your sister has been helping for hours. You know, Olivia, it wouldn't kill you to put in a little effort for once." Then Chloe appeared behind her. She wore a sweater that probably cost more than my rent. "Oh my God," she groaned dramatically. "You brought a grocery store pie? You couldn't at least pretend you care." I swallowed the heat rising in my face. "You told me to bring a pie, so I brought a pie." Chloe rolled her eyes and walked away. My mom muttered under her breath, "Always doing the bare minimum." I stepped inside, already feeling smaller. My dad was in the living room watching football with my uncles and cousins. When he saw me, he nodded, not like a greeting, more like he was checking attendance. Every Thanksgiving felt the same, like I wasn't fully part of the family, just a guest they tolerated because explaining why they pushed away their oldest daughter would look bad. Around 4 in the afternoon, the house was packed. Aunts, uncles, cousins, even neighbors who invited themselves. My mom loved pretending our family was a perfect Thanksgiving painting. She always saved the ugliest moments for when she had the biggest audience. Chloe strutted around the dining room talking about her new opportunity. Apparently, she was joining some influencer program that required her to attend networking lunches. She spoke like she was the next Oprah. Mom hovered behind her, nodding proudly. Then my dad walked into the room holding a beer. "So," he said loudly, "did you talk to your sister about the rent yet?" The room quieted. I froze. Chloe twirled her hair. "Yeah, she hasn't sent anything yet." "I told her you'd handle it." My stomach dropped. "Wait, what?" Mom stepped closer. "Chloe's rent is due tomorrow. You know that." "No," I said carefully. "I don't." Dad frowned like I was being stupid. "Every month is the same, Olivia." "No," I said, "it's not. You said I only needed to help during emergencies." Mom cut me off sharply. "This is an emergency. Your sister is building her career. She doesn't need stress like this." Chloe looked at me with fake innocence. "I just assumed you'd help. You make more than I do." "I make more because I work full time. You work 15 hours a week." Silence crashed across the room. Mom's eyebrows shot up. "How dare you speak to your sister like that at Thanksgiving?" I didn't say anything wrong. Dad stood up slowly. "You always ruin holidays with your attitude. Just do what family does and help your sister." "I help her all the time. She never helps me." Chloe gasped dramatically. "Wow, so now you're attacking me?" Mom stepped forward, her voice sharp as broken glass. "Olivia, you will pay her rent today." I steadied my breathing. "I'm sorry, I can't. I have my own bills this month." My dad moved suddenly. He grabbed my arm and yanked me forward. The room spun. Someone gasped. He hissed through his teeth, "Pay her rent." "I can't," I whispered. He shoved me backward. My shoulder slammed into the wall. Pain shot through my arm. Then my mom slapped me. The sound cracked across the room. Forks froze midair. Someone whispered, "Did she really just do that?" Mom grabbed my wrist. "Pay your sister's rent or get out of my house." Chloe stood nearby, arms folded, watching like it was entertainment. Dad shouted, "Ungrateful brat!" Something inside me shifted. Not loudly, not dramatically, just a quiet click. Fear turning into clarity. "Leave me alone," I said. Mom scoffed. "Or what?" I looked around the room. Everyone saw it now. The hitting, the shouting, the humiliation. Years of memories flashed through my mind. Every time they blamed me, every time Chloe was protected, every time I was pushed aside. I straightened slowly. Dad barked, "Don't you walk away from me." But I already had. I walked to the hallway, my cheek burning, my shoulder throbbing. Chloe called after me, "So you're just leaving? You're abandoning family?" I stopped at the coat rack, turned around, and said calmly, "You chose the wrong day to show everyone who you really are." Then I walked out into the cold November air. The next morning, my cheek was swollen, my shoulder ached, and my phone wouldn't stop buzzing. Chloe, Mom, Dad, all demanding money. But something had changed. For the first time, I wasn't afraid of them. Then my Aunt Linda called. "I saw everything," she said quietly, "and I'm so sorry. If you need me to say what happened, I will." Then my cousin Paige texted, "So will I." More messages followed. People had seen the truth, and they were finally willing to say it out loud. A few days later, there was another family gathering, this time at my Aunt Dorothy's house. When I walked in, conversations stopped. My bruise spoke louder than words. Mom rushed toward me. "Don't start anything." "I'm not starting anything," I said. I placed a binder on the dining table. Inside were witness statements, 4 of them. Dorothy opened the binder. Her eyes widened. "You assaulted your daughter over rent money?" The room filled with whispers. Uncle Rob stood up. "We all saw what happened." My parents tried to defend themselves, but the truth was already out. Finally, my Aunt Linda spoke. "Until you apologize and get help, you are not welcome at family gatherings." The room went silent. For my parents, that was the worst punishment possible. They lived for appearances. Mom reached toward me. "Lydia, please don't do this." I stepped back. "This isn't revenge," I said quietly. "This is accountability." Then I walked out, not angry, not crying, just done. Completely, permanently done. And for the first time in my life, I finally felt free. If this story resonated with you, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and let us know in the comments where you're watching from. Your support helps us share more stories like this. And remember, sometimes the strongest thing you can do for yourself is walk away from people who never truly valued you.